14 Amethyst ideas that Minecraft should add. Amethyst is Minecraft's newest sparkly gem, but right now, it doesn't have a ton of utility or decoration possibilities. That's okay though, because I'm here to fix that with some awesome new features. Oh, and for good luck finding those rare Amethyst geodes, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free and helps out a ton. Number 1. Tinted glass is Amethyst's premier craftable item, and it lets you see through without letting light through. Confusing, I know, but they missed an opportunity with the opaque block. As it stands, we have no glass that even makes an attempt to be blast resistant, which means that if you don't want the creepers to blow out your windows, you'll have to ditch the decoration and go with iron bars. But this is a home, not a prison. As such, tinted glass should be sturdier when it comes to explosions. Number 2. Has anybody actually ever done the diamond for an emerald villager trade? If you answered yes, congratulations, you need to go to rehab. To make this trade the tiniest bit worthwhile, we should shift it to be an amethyst shard for an emerald. Villagers like shiny things, right? And now the amethyst is useful in a completely different context. Number 3. Aside from tinted glass, it seems that amethyst's only real purpose is to look pretty. I guess that makes it a decoration block, which is too bad because with its bright colors and weird sparkles, there are only so many places it and the budding amethyst look good. That's why all the amethysts should be dyeable. Sure, it makes no logical sense, but this is Minecraft we're talking about. Logic has never been a pressing issue. Number 4. If all the forms of amethyst are dyeable, that means the amethyst shard should be too. But what special use could it have? Well, have you ever wanted a different colored enchantment glow? If not, you don't know what you're missing out on, because it looks truly incredible. That's why you should be able to dye amethyst shards different colors, then combine them with enchanted items in an anvil to produce a different glow. Now we can finally tell our pickaxes apart without having to mouse over them. Number 5. As it stands, it can be difficult to find amethyst geodes. I think the best way to do it is in the ocean, but you could go mining and mine right past it by accident. That's why there should be an auditory cue as to whether amethyst is nearby. If you hear the mystical twinkling of the amethyst, you'll know there's a geode within 30 blocks. Number 6. Calcite is a new mineral found in the amethyst geodes. Basically, it's better diorite with smoother blending. Makes a great building block, but geodes are the only source. That's why it should be craftable. A pretty obvious crafting recipe would be 2 diorite and 2 quartz for 2 calcite. Now we have an infinite source of this new rock. Number 7. Amethyst is the only source of this new tinted glass. Glass in Minecraft is great, but the tinted version is kind of an outlier. Not because it doesn't let light through, but because there's no pane variation. Come on, Minecraft, you gotta be kidding me. All glass needs a corresponding glass pane. It's just tradition at this point. How else can we have our one-way mirror observation room? Number 8. Have you ever looked at item frames and thought, wow, that's ugly, I wish I could make it disappear but still keep the item inside visible? Oddly specific as that might be, it's only possible with commands, but Amethyst clearly has some unique light bending properties, so it makes the perfect crafting ingredient. 4 amethyst shards around an item frame should create an invisible item frame. It'll have purple edges when no items are in it, but the entire frame will become invisible when an item is placed inside it. Number 9. No blocks are a niche but wonderful item to either make cool tunes or absolute monstrosities with, but the new amethyst item is already somewhat musical, and it would be great if when a note block is placed on top of an amethyst block, it creates the musical chimes that amethyst makes. Number 10. Enchantment tables might be the most useless item in the game at this point. Librarian villagers exist, but Amethyst could maybe give them some extra use. As it stands, there's no way to get some other enchantment options without wasting some XP and lapis on a useless enchantment. Amethyst should allow us to re-roll our enchantment possibilities for a particular item, so this isn't an issue. Number 11. The only way to get amethyst is to stay shackled to one place so it can grow very slowly. Sure, the same is true with spawners, but those are faster and monsters can technically spawn anywhere. Maybe we can do a similar thing with amethyst geodes, where if you break a budding amethyst, it drops cracked budding amethyst, which you can take back to your base. However, every time it grows, it will have a chance to break, so you'll have to look for more eventually. Number 12. The end crystal is one of the coolest looking items in the game, with all its magical purple glowy stuff. I don't know what it is, but nothing in the crafting recipe explains why the center is purple. Maybe if it needed amethyst shards instead of glass to craft, this would make more sense. And hey, more use for this item is always appreciated. Number 13. If you're trying to clear out an amethyst geode to create a farm, it can be difficult to tell the difference between budding amethyst and regular amethyst at a simple glance, especially if nothing is growing on it. Making matters worse, both are insta-mineable with haste 2, making it easy to destroy your precious geode. Budding amethyst should be harder to break, and definitely not insta-mineable in any capacity. Number 14. Blindness is an interesting effect that's not readily available in Minecraft. The only way to obtain it in survival is to drink some extremely suspicious stew. But Amethyst clearly has some light bending properties, so it's the perfect crafting component to use for arrows of blindness. Of course, this wouldn't have much use in single player unless mobs had their AI changed when affected with blindness, but it could definitely be fun in PvP scenarios. That was 14 Amethyst ideas that Minecraft should add. Leave your own ideas in the comments down below, and make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more awesome Minecraft ideas. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.